మీ రైతులకు మేలు జరగాలన్నా ఇందిరమ్మ భరోసా కింద ఇందిరమ్మ ఇల్లు రావాలన్నా చేయుత పథకం కింద మీకు పెన్షన్ రావాలన్నా యువ వికాసం పేరు మీద మీకు మేలు జరగాలన్నా రాజీవ్ ఆరోగ్యశ్రీ పథకం కింద 10 లక్షల రూపాయల ఆరోగ్యశ్రీ పథకం అమలు జరగాలంటే ఇందిరమ్మ రాజ్యం రావాలి, కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ గెలవాలి. కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ గెలవాలంటే మీరు ఏం చేయాలి సోదరులారా? ఏం చేయాలి? ఏం చేయాలి? ఏం చేయాలి? ఏం చేయాలి? ఏం చేయాలి? చెయ్యున్న వాళ్ళందరూ చేయి పైకెత్తురు. ఒక్క చేయి ఉంటే ఒక్క చేయి ఎత్తాలి, రెండు ఉంటే రెండు ఎత్తాలి. ప్రతాపన్న నువ్వు కూడా రెండు ఎత్తు. జై కాంగ్రెస్, జై జై కాంగ్రెస్. హస్తం గుర్తుకే, హస్తం గుర్తుకే. ఇంకా రెండు విషయాలు ఉన్నాయి. నేను మార్పు కావాలి అంటే మీరు కాంగ్రెస్ రావాలి అనాలి. సిద్ధమేనా? సిద్ధమేనా? మార్పు కావాలి, 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 మార్పు కావాలి. అదేవిధంగా మిత్రులారా, ఏంటిది ఇవాళ నేను బాయ్ బాయ్ అంటే మీరు కేసీఆర్ అనాలి. బాయ్ బాయ్, 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 బాయ్ బాయ్. మిత్రులారా, ఈ ఎన్నికల్లో కొమ్మూరు ప్రతాప్ రెడ్డిని జనగామ నుంచి 25,000 మెజార్టీతో ఎమ్మెల్యే గెలిపించండి. మీ ప్రాంతానికి రెవెన్యూ డివిజన్ ఇచ్చే బాధ్యత కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ తీసుకుంటుంది. జై సోనియమ్మ, జై జై సోనియమ్మ.
మన రేవంత్ అన్న నిక్కదేసి అడిగే మొనగాడు, వీడు భూమిన వానైతాడు, ఇద సాధన ధైర్యం వీడు, దొంగ దొరల భరతం పడతాడు. మన రేవంత్ అన్న పేద ఇంటికి పండుగ తెస్తాడు. సోనియమ్మ దివెనతోని రాహులన్న సైనికుడయ్యి పెద్ద కొడుకై యుద్ధం చెయ్య సిద్ధమాయే రేవంత్ అన్న. రంగుల జెండా బట్టి సింగమోలే కదిలినాడు, ఒకరు కాంగ్రెస్ సూర్యుడు. మన రేవంత్ అన్న నిక్కదేసి అడిగే మొనగాడు. దాడులన్నీ జరిగిన గాని నడవలేదు రేవంత్ అన్న.
అరే అన్నా ఫిక్కర్ చేయవలసిన అవసరమే లేదే. ఊరంతా క్లీన్ స్వీప్ మన చేతుల్లో ఉంది. హవా అంతా ఏంది నమ్మకం లేదా? అరే లైవ్ లో చూపిస్తా చూడు. కాకా ఓటెవరికి వేస్తేవే?
కార్కే.
కార్కా? నువ్వు ప్రశ్న సరిగా ఇన్లే, మళ్ళీ అడుగుతా.
ఆయన ఆగం మనిషి గైన్నేం అడుగుతావు? నీకేం కావాలో చెప్పు, నేను చెప్తా. ఏరా
నువ్వు కరెక్ట్.
ఇప్పుడు అడుగు, నీ ప్రశ్న ఏంది?
అదేనా, నీ ఓటు ఎవరికి వేస్తావు?
ఇంకెవరికి? నీకైతే కాదు, కార్కి, కేసీఆర్ సార్ కి.
ఏం చేసిండు కేసీఆర్ సార్?
ఏం చేసిండా? నీళ్ళు ఇచ్చిండు, కరెంట్ ఇచ్చిండు, కన్న తండ్రి లెక్క ఆదుకుండు. రెసిడెన్షియల్ స్కూళ్లు, జిల్లాకు మెడికల్ కాలేజ్.
ఏంది ఆగరుబాయ్, గంతా సగం సగం చెప్పుకుంటూ ఆగం చేస్తావు మనుషులను. అన్నా నువ్వు ఇట్రా, నేను చెప్తాగా.
నువ్వు కరెక్ట్.
కేసీఆర్ సార్ ఏం చేసిండో నేను చెప్తా రా. దళిత బంధు, రైతు బంధు, రైతు బీమా, రుణమాఫీ, పింఛన్లు, షాదీ ముబారక్, కళ్యాణ లక్ష్మి, కేసీఆర్ కిట్టు, స్కాలర్షిప్లు.
చల్ 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 అన్నా, గాలి ఎటో వలినట్టుంది. నేను మళ్ళీ చేస్తా.
అరే పరేషాన్ కాకన్నా, గింతకు మళ్ళా ఈ ఓటు ఎవరికి వేస్తున్నట్టు?
ఇగో నా పెద్ద కొడుకు అమెరికాకి చదవనీకి పోయిండు. ప్రభుత్వము 20 లక్షలు సాయం చేసింది. సర్ది తిన్నరేవు మరవద్దు, ఉన్నది చెప్పాలి. నా ఓటు కూడా కారుకే సారుకే. ఏ కండ వేసుకుంటే అట్లా చెప్పిన ఈ కండ పాడుగా. ఆ ఓటు కూడా సారుకే.
మన కేసీఆర్ నే గెలిపిద్దాం, కారు గుర్తుకు ఓటేద్దాం.
If you are running a business where you are the one who's managing operations, sales, marketing, finances, hiring, and everything else, then let me tell you something. You're not really running a business. Your business is making you run because you've set yourself in a trap called the trap of self-employment. Self-employment is a situation where you start a business, you create jobs, you pay salaries to your team members on time, but you end up doing the work that your team is supposed to do. And in such a trap, it's very common for the business owner to not pay himself or herself consistently, because you pay yourself only when there is money left, if there is money left. Now, if as a business owner you're stuck in this trap and you're serious about breaking through this trap and build a business in a manner where you are not stuck in day-to-day firefighting and you can focus on growth and expansion, then I invite you to be a participant at my 3-hour training called the Business Success Workshop, where I will teach you how to go about building a business in a manner where you have strategies, systems and teams in every single department, so you have the time and energy to focus on growth and expansion. And all of this for just an investment of rupees 99. Hi, my name is Rajiv Talreja, and as an educator for the last 17 years and as a business coach for the last 7 years, I've helped more than 25,000 business owners set up strategies and systems in their business in a manner where it can grow without them. And I myself have built 4 businesses and own 1 celebrity sports team. So I want you to be a part of this learning journey so I can help you structure your business in a manner where you play the game of growth and expansion and get out of the trap of firefighting. So register yourself right now for the Business Success Workshop. More than 1,82,000 business owners have participated in the Business Success Workshop and have given us a rating of 4.8 out of 5. So you cannot miss this opportunity. Click on the link, register yourself. On completion of your registration and completing the training, I will also be giving you bonuses worth rupees 5,000 rupees to help you in your learning journey. So click on the link, register right now. I look forward to seeing you in the Business Success Workshop.
Welcome to the India Today Telangana Roundtable. KT Ramarao has been dancing to the music of the BRS. Will he be dancing along with his party on the 3rd of December, or will their car be shown the exit door? To talk about how this battle for Telangana is placed, we are delighted to welcome one of the senior-most leaders of the BRS, the working president of the party, and a minister with some of the most important portfolios in the state. Thank you very much, Mr. KT Ramarao, for joining us at the India Today.
Thank you,
Telangana
Rahul,
Roundtable.
for bringing the show to Telangana and Hyderabad. Always a pleasure to be here.
Are you nervous 10 years on? Any government, when it's going and attempting to be re-elected a 3rd time, faces serious headwinds and anti-incumbency. Does that make this battle much tougher than the battle from 5 years ago?
Well, I like probably any student who's writing an exam and awaiting a result. So, you all go through that. It's only natural, and especially after you've been given 2 terms in governance, 2 terms opportunity by the people. I think it's only fair to say, yeah, we are all excited, nervous, and also a few other things. I'm very, very optimistic, of course, and at the same time cautious, not to be too exuberant also. So, yeah, we are all geared up, doing very well, waiting to see what happens on 30th November and December 3rd.
So the big macro narrative that's played out in the build up to the Telangana campaign is that the BRS MLAs face a certain level of anti-incumbency. The Congress, which had crashed to the bottom of the pile, seems to have to some extent bounced back. And it's about two trend lines. With the BRS trend line from a very high level tending downwards, the Congress trend line going upwards. The question whether the BRS still stays in front or can the Congress overtake. But net net, what that suggests is that momentum, unlike the last two elections, momentum this time isn't with your party.
Rahul, I'm not sure where you're getting these trend lines from, but I can tell you two things. One, in 2014, when we had first contested after the formation of Telangana, we fought solo. We fought without any alliance, and we won 63 out of 119 seats. In 2018, in fact, our number of seats increased by 25, so we won with 88. And I can assure you with utmost confidence that this time also, I mean, the same trend lines, social media, surveys and हंगामा जो क्रिएट किया जाता है, इससे पहले भी हमने देखा है तमाशा, अभी भी देखते हैं, क्योंकि नेशनल पार्टी से दोनों भी, भारतीय जनता पार्टी और कांग्रेस, ज़्यादा पैसा है, ज़्यादा रिसोर्स है, ज़्यादा हंगामा है, ज़्यादा सपोर्ट है. बट 2018 से पहले भी यही नौटंकी हमने देखा, अभी भी देख रहे हैं. कोई बात नहीं, we'll talk on December 3rd, we'll win more than 88, which we had won last time. Don't worry about it.
So you're thinking you can actually beat the tally that you'd achieved last time?
I'm telling you, we'll beat it.
That seems quite improbable given the fact that there is a strong
See, Rahul, we have a track record of doing all the improbable things. Telangana was considered improbable and impossible. A lot of people, a lot of naysayers said it isn't possible in the current political system, but our leader KCR has a way of redefining things which have always been deemed improbable. So I think he'll be the first chief minister from the south of India to score a hat-trick. No chief minister has scored a hat-trick. And since this is the World Cup season, I should tell you that इससे पहले करुणानिधि जी, जयललिता जी, एनटी रामाराव जी और जितने भी बड़े बड़े हस्तियां हैं यहाँ पे साउथ ऑफ इंडिया से, किसी ने भी 3 इलेक्शन ऑन द ट्रॉट नहीं जीता है. तो मुझे तो पूरा उम्मीद है, मुझे तो पूरा विश्वास है, जैसा आपने कहा इम्प्रॉबेबल को प्रॉबेबल बनाएंगे और हैट्रिक करेंगे और जरूर जीतेंगे.
One of the complications in the Telangana election seems to be this perception that the BJP and the BRS are somehow doing shadow boxing, that they're not really doing an all-out dangal. That this is the political equivalent of the world wrestling entertainment, WWF. How damaging is that for your prospects? This perception, especially amongst the minority community and other voters, that the BRS comes to the BJP's rescue at the central level when required for critical legislation, that the BJP government enforcement agencies did not arrest your sister, and therefore all of this leads people to believe dal mein kuch kala hai, BRS and BJP are on the same side.
The funny part is, see, neither Mr. Rahul Gandhi nor Mr. Modi would like to see a third person emerge in the country. They would want to keep the game between the two of them. They would want it to be a bipolar situation where या तो राहुल जीतेंगे या मोदी जीतेंगे, बाकी कोई आएगा नहीं, बाकी किसी के बारे में चर्चा नहीं होना है. आप अगर राहुल जी का पैटर्न देखेंगे तो कोलकाता जाते हैं तो वहाँ कहते हैं दीदी बीजेपी का बी टीम है, और फिर जाते हैं दिल्ली तो वहाँ कहते हैं कि केजरीवाल बीजेपी का बी टीम है. वहाँ से कर्नाटक जाएंगे तो बोलेंगे कुमार स्वामी बीजेपी का बी टीम है, और यहाँ आते हैं तो बोलते हैं केसीआर बी टीम है. अब राहुल गांधी अपना वीकनेस को समझ ले, कांग्रेस का अपना इनहेरेंट वीकनेस को समझ लें और उसके बारे में कुछ करें तो अच्छा है. अब मोदी जी हैं, मोदी जी को भी ये पसंद नहीं कि केसीआर तीसरी बार जीते. अगर शानदार जीतेंगे तो फिर महाराष्ट्र में भी उसका प्रभाव होगा, महाराष्ट्र में भी उसका इम्पैक्ट पड़ेगा, तो उनको ना पसंद है. महाराष्ट्र में अगर बीआरएस कल 50 से ज़्यादा सरपंच हमने जीता पंचायत इलेक्शन में, तो जाहिर है कि both Modi ji and Rahul Gandhi ji would not like to see BRS go beyond Telangana and get into other states. So the narrative that is being set, which is especially the modus operandi of both of these national parties says anybody trying to grow beyond their epicenter, they do not like. So what do? They come out and say iska bhi team hai, uska bhi team hai. मैं एक ही चीज पूछ रहा हूं. हमने हमारी पार्टी बनी थी 2001 में. तब से लेके आज तक we fought 4 elections, 4 general elections. This is the 5th one. The only time we have, only 2 times we have ever aligned with anybody in an election was with Congress in 2004 and with TDP in 2009. Now the TDP is not contesting here. 2014 and 18 we've contested solo. Show me one instance where we have actually worked with BJP in any election, local body, yeah, assembly, yeah, parliament, first thing. Secondly, you said we supported key legislations. But Congress also has supported some key legislations of the BJP. Does that mean there also there is a match fixing? Or aakhri baat, you mentioned some enforcement directorate case where they have not arrested my sister. Enforcement directorate is also inquiring into Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi ji in National Herald case. Even there they have not arrested them. अगर सोनिया जी को राहुल जी को अरेस्ट नहीं किया, मतलब क्या कांग्रेस और बीजेपी का मैच फिक्सिंग है? एक कैसी मतलब प्रोपेगेंडा है. एक और चीज मैं बताता हूं. मोदी जी को अगर किसी ने किसी एक चीफ मिनिस्टर ने कड़ी शब्दों में निंदा की हिंदुस्तान में, आप एक बार रिकॉर्ड देखिए, आप एक बार पूरा पिछले 9-9.5 साल का ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड भी देखिएगा. द ओनली चीफ मिनिस्टर हु कॉल्ड मोदी अ फासिस्ट इज केसीआर. No other chief minister, I think, had the gumption to say. The thing is, we have been very critical when we have to be. We have supported them when there were issues of national importance. So did Congress. So where is this thing coming from? Other than the factor, other than the point that Congress's inherent weakness कि 55 साल उनको जो मौका दिया गया, अगर minorities के लिए, majority के लिए कुछ करते, वो बता के वोट मांगते, तब तो कुछ किया नहीं. तो क्या करना है? धरा के, धमका के, बीजेपी को शैतान दिखा के और किसी और को बीजेपी के साथ एक एसोसिएशन उनका जबरदस्ती करवा के, एक जबरदस्ती एक गठबंधन करवा के वोट मांगना है, वोट हड़पना है. इसमें क्या राजनीति है?
You are saying that the Chief Minister of Telangana has been critical of the Prime Minister. In fact, many of you sitting here would recall the Prime Minister at a public event said that KCR came to him and in fact wanted to join the NDA. Now that seems odd. On the one side, this match fixing, on the other side.
Since when did our Prime Minister's word become sacrosanct? He also said many other things. कि 2022 तक मैं 5 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी कर दूंगा, 2022 तक मैं बुलेट ट्रेल दौड़ाऊंगा, 2022 तक आई डबल फार्मर्स इनकम, 2022 तक मैं हर घर में नल दूंगा, 2022 तक हर किसी को घर दूंगा. जब वो सब जुमले चल गए, अब फिर प्राइम मिनिस्टर यहाँ आते हैं, कुछ भी बोलते हैं. प्राइम मिनिस्टर का रवैया सिंपल है, या तो जुमला या हमला, दोनों में एक ही चीज. या तो जुमले से काम निकालते हैं वरना हमला करते हैं. मैं एक बात बताता हूं आपको. हमें कोई पागल कुत्ता काटा है क्या? एनडीए के साथ हम काम करेंगे? अरे आज एनडीए इज अ सिंकिंग शिप भाई. उसमें कौन जाना चाहता है? कौन एनडीए में? वैसे मैं पूछना चाहता हूं आपसे. एनडीए में अगर कोई है तो बीजेपी है, ईडी है, सीबीआई है, आईटी है, कौन और है उसमें? तो हम क्यों जाएंगे उसमें? पागल कुत्ता काटा है हमें. और एक बात, अगर बात होती है एनडीए की और मुझे चीफ मिनिस्टर बनाने की, जो उन्होंने कहा यहां पे, मुझे चीफ मिनिस्टर बनाने के लिए हमें मोदी जी की सहमति की क्या जरूरत है? उनके तो एक ही एमएलए हैं यहाँ पे, ना वो हमारे साथ है, ना हमारा अलायंस में है, ना उनकी मदद हमें चाहिए. क्यों चाहिए मोदी जी की सहमति या सम्मति? और आखिरी में मैं यही कहूंगा, राहुल, मोदी जी को मैं तो कहता हूं, इतने अच्छे अच्छे स्टोरी सुनाते हैं वो, उनको अगर स्क्रिप्ट राइटर बन गए वो तो ऑस्कर अवार्ड भी मिलेगा इंडिया को. नाटू को ऑस्कर मिला था यहाँ पे. अगर वो स्क्रिप्ट लिखने लगेंगे तो ऑस्कर भी मिलेगा उनको.
No, because the Prime Minister sits on a very important
Prime Minister
position.
is an important
He's
man.
saying this publicly.
I understand,
that
Rahul.
KCR
Prime Minister
wanted to join the NDA. You're accusing him of lying.
No, I'm saying he's not. Of course he's lying. He's lied to the country through his teeth, not once but several times. He has said he'll double farmers' income. Where is it? Show me one state where it is doubled. I mean, come on, white lies. I can show you hundreds of white lies of this gentleman. And today, if you come here and tell me that everything he's saying is sacrosanct, what makes you think I would go by that?
The Prime Minister was in Hyderabad, where he's made a pitch for a BC Chief Minister. That's the big idea, that we'll have a backward class Chief Minister and the BJP will ensure that Telangana has a BC Chief Minister. And that's his pitch to the people. Especially in the context of what happened during the Lok Sabha elections and after that during the Hyderabad municipal elections, how do you see the BJP's campaign and their pitch?
राहुल जी एक बात बताते हैं आपको. पिछली बार जब यहाँ पे इलेक्शन हुई थी 2018 में, बीजेपी ने कुल मिला के 119 सीटों में से एक सीट जीता, सिर्फ एक. और उनके उम्मीदवार 105 सीटों में उनकी जमानत जब्त होगी. जमानत जब्त हो गई 105 सीटों में। अब अगर मोदी जी यहाँ के यहाँ विश्वास दिलाना चाहते हैं कि एक सीट जीतने वाली पार्टी इस बार 70 सीट जीतेगी और हम बीसी के सीएम बनाएंगे, मैं बस यही बोलूंगा कि एक और जुमला है, पहली बात। दूसरी बात ये बोलूंगा मैं कि 6 महीने तक जो बीसी ओबीसी यहाँ पे जो लीडर प्रेसिडेंट था उसको हटा दिया, किसी और को बनाया। आप जो प्रेसिडेंट था बीसी उसको हटाते हो और आके बोलते हो बीसी सीएम बनाएंगे, कौन विश्वास करेंगे? आखिरी बात, हम लोग लगातार 2004 से डिमांड कर रहे हैं केंद्र सरकार को कि आप हर राज्य में, हर स्टेट में अगर बीसी वेलफेयर मिनिस्ट्री हो सकता है, क्यों ना केंद्र सरकार में आप ओबीसी वेलफेयर मिनिस्ट्री करो। वो नहीं करते हैं, ना कांग्रेस ने किया, ना बीजेपी करती है। और अगर आके बात करने लगेंगे ओबीसी वेलफेयर की तो कौन विश्वास करेंगे? आखिरी में ये भी कहूंगा, बीसी सेंसस क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं मोदी जी? ना बीसी सेंसस करते हैं, ना ओबीसी वेलफेयर मिनिस्ट्री शुरू करते हैं, ना ही एक बीसी प्रेसिडेंट को रहने देते हैं, फिर आके बोलते हैं मैं बीसी सीएम बनाऊंगा। ये जुमला नहीं तो और क्या है?
वो तो इसीलिए हुआ कि apparently there was this is the buzz in Hyderabad. It's not proven, but I'm sure you've heard the very strong buzz that one of the reasons why Bandi Sanjay was removed was because it was found that he was at some level in cahoots with the members of your party.
Let me tell you this, if we had such excessive power and if we had such clout, then I would say none of the BJP candidates would be contesting. We would be having a unanimous election. If we had such kind of clout that you purportedly say we do, then we would have probably had a walkover. That's never been the case. I mean, what happens within BJP is their headache. Why would we get into that?
Is this correct that you wanted to change a lot of the sitting MLAs of the BRS? Because your calculations were that there was a lot of anti-incumbency against them, and your boss, the chief minister, did not want to change the sitting candidates.
No, Rahul. In fact, we had done a careful assessment of our poll prospects. We went seat by seat. And eventually, you know, there's something called loyalty in politics as well. Off late, that has become a rare commodity. But our boss has been loyal to his followers, his leaders, his MLAs. So, in fact, this is not the first time. In 2018 as well, he's, in fact, fielded 90% of the sitting MLAs. And this time as well, he's done the same thing. Well, is that going to pay off? Is that going to, get us back with the same number? We'll have to wait till the 30th. But I'm confident that with KCR's leadership, with his leadership, and with the way he has driven the state to become a numero uno on number of fronts, I believe that the people of Telangana will vote for progress, vote for good governance, and continue to vote for KCR's leadership.
This is the World Cup season. You mentioned cricket. In some ways, you've been captain in waiting for a long time. Do you think if the BRS were to come to power on the 3rd of December, we could be talking potentially to the next Chief Minister of Telangana?
I can tell you one thing, our captain is very healthy right now. He's doing very well. He's only 69 and he has a mass appeal that cuts across all sections, and I think there's no substitute required at this point in time at all. So yes, most certainly I'm happy where I am, and he's a leader who's got a complete grasp of Telangana. And Rahul, let me also use this opportunity to tell you what all we have achieved in the last 9.5 years, if you give me the time. We are today, in fact, the #1 state in per capita in the entire country. We had a per capita of 1,14,000 in 2014. Today, it's the highest in the country for any state. It's about 3,17,000. How did this happen? Because of a holistic, integrated, balanced, and inclusive approach that we have taken. Today, our IT exports have risen from 56,000 crores to 2,41,000 crores. Our paddy production, today we have surpassed Punjab and Haryana. We are #1 in the country. Our paddy production has increased from 68 lakh metric tons to 3.5 crore metric tons. Our green cover has expanded by 7.7%, highest for any state in the country. We are top of the charts. We are ranked 3rd in ease of doing business. We are only 2.5% of India in terms of population. We are the 4th largest contributor to India's economy, India's GDP. We are also, incidentally, the state with the highest number of Panchayat awards. We are only 2.5% of India, but we win 30% of Panchayat awards from the central government. We are only 2.5% of India, but we win the 2nd highest number of urban development awards. I can go on. We have done a fabulous story, and today it is shown in the kind of work we've done. The IT industry and the life sciences industry in Hyderabad are a shining example of what we've been able to accomplish. In IT, the number of employees in 2014 was 3,23,000. Today, it's 9,15,000 in a very, very short span of time. In life sciences today, we are the leader, not just in India, but in the world. We are the vaccine capital of the world. We produce 900 crore doses of vaccines every year, including COVID vaccines from Hyderabad. 400,000 people work in pharma and life sciences industry. Point I'm trying to make is, the state has seen all-round growth. Show me one state. I'll just give you an example of how well my competition has done and how well we have done. We are right next to Karnataka. In Karnataka, we've had two governments since 2013, ever since we were here. From 2013 to 18, we had a Congress government. From 18 to 23, we had a BJP government. In the last 10 years, please look at the numbers in Karnataka, look at the numbers here. Both national parties have been given an opportunity in Karnataka, and we've been given two opportunities here in Telangana. Take any front: drinking water, irrigation, education, health, IT, any parameter. We have beaten them fair and square. Today I'm proud to share with you and all the youngsters sitting in the room, Hyderabad has beaten Bangalore 2 years in a row now in technology job creation. Last year it was 33% of the total tech jobs in India coming from Hyderabad. This year it's 44%. So that's how rapidly we've been growing. And I believe that good governance, a stable government and an able leader will be voted back for all the right reasons, and people will not want to let go of a leader like KCR.
You mentioned some of the positives in your scorecard. Let's also look at some of the negatives. And the big charge against the BRS government is that of corruption. The most recent issue is the Kaleshwaram Dam issue. All kinds of things. And we saw this during the Bangalore campaign, where Pay CM caught on in a big way. Here they are trying Kaleshwaram ATM, Kaleshwaram Corruption Rao, KCR. So they're trying all kinds of things to get it to stick. And some of the reports that have come out are also quite damaging. I was reading the National Dam Safety Audit NDSA report, which basically talks of faults in planning, design of the barrage, and have listed quite a few problems with quality control, operation and maintenance. All of this also on your watch.
Well, it's not NDSA report, please. It is NDA report. It was cooked up in the BJP head office. Let me tell you that firstly. Because एक दिन के लिए यहाँ पे आते हैं, 2 दिन के बाद रिपोर्ट आता है. मैं सीधा एक सवाल पूछता हूँ आपसे. गुजरात में एक इंसिडेंट हुआ था. मॉर्बी करके एक ब्रिज था, वो गिर गया. 130 लोग मारे गए. कोई रिपोर्ट निकला, कोई डैमिंग रिपोर्ट निकला कि कौन जिम्मेदार है, चीफ मिनिस्टर, पीडब्ल्यूडी मिनिस्टर, इंजीनियर इन चीफ. 130 लोगों की मृत्यु किस पे था? कोई क्या स्कैम था, कितना पैसा खाया, कितना बड़ा घोटाला हुआ, कोई चर्चा हुआ कहीं मीडिया में या गुजरात में या कहीं? नहीं होता है. जहां आज एक छोटा अभी हाईलाइट ये है कि राहुल गांधी जी आते हैं यहां पे, एक ब्रिज बनता है राहुल, उसमें एक्सपेंशन जॉइंट होता है ताकि विंटर और समर में वो एक्सपेंशन और कॉन्ट्रैक्शन जो होता है उसको लेके एक्सपेंशन जॉइंट होता है. अब राहुल गांधी तो सबसे बड़े हिंदुस्तान के सबसे बड़े इंजीनियर हैं, वो आ गए यहाँ पे, एक्सपेंशन जॉइंट के पास गए, उसका फोटो लिया, बोला कि ये तो क्रैक है, वही तो खत्म हो गया, बराज हो गया. राहुल आते हैं, एक्सपेंशन जॉइंट को क्रैक बताते हैं, अगले दिन एनडीए की टीम आती है, वो आके बोलते हैं कि खत्म है, तो ब्रिज गया, बराज खत्म हो गया. बॉस, आपको एक चीज समझना चाहिए, कालेश्वरम इज नॉट वन बराज. कालेश्वरम इज अबाउट 21 pump houses, 22 different barrages, 22 different reservoirs, 4 barrages, hundreds of kilometers of gravity tunnels, thousands of kilometers of canals. अगर एक जगह कोई इंजीनियरिंग डिफेक्ट है, I'll tell you. ये पहली बार नहीं है राहुल. ये फरक्का में हुआ, वेस्ट बंगाल में, यूनाइटेड आंध्र प्रदेश में प्रकाशम बराज में हुआ, और धवलेश्वरम में हुआ, कई सारे जगह हुआ है. इंजीनियरिंग अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो एजेंसी जो L&T है, इट्स अ रेप्यूटेड एजेंसी इन द कंट्री, दे हैव बिल्ट इट, दे हैव कम आउट एंड दे सेड दैट व्हाटएवर इज टू बी रिपेयर्ड, it will be done at the cost of the agency, not a single rupee burden on the exchequer. So पता नहीं इतना हंगामा, मतलब इलेक्शन है, 2 दिन में रिपोर्ट देना है, तीसरे दिन बदनाम करना है केसीआर को, करप्शन करके राहुल आके बोलेंगे, मोदी आके बोलेंगे. इसीलिए मैं कहता हूं, कौन मिले जुले हैं यहां पे? बीजेपी के जो फॉर्मर प्रेसिडेंट है बंडी संजय, वो लड़ते हैं हमारे प्रत्याशी के, हमारे जो कैंडिडेट है उनके खिलाफ. वहां पे कांग्रेस का कैंडिडेट का कोई नामो निशान नहीं, कोई अनामक आदमी को दे देते हैं. साथ ही साथ उनका दूसरा एमपी है अरविंद, वहां पे भी कांग्रेस का कैंडिडेट का कोई डिपॉजिट आने का चांस नहीं है. कौन किसके साथ मिला हुआ है तेलंगाना जनता जानती है. इससे पहले भी देख चुकी है, आगे भी देखेंगे. राहुल आके बदनाम करते हैं, अगले दिन मोदी जी उसका सर्टिफिकेट दे देते हैं. दोनों का इरादा एक है कि केसीआर को तेलंगाना में यहीं दफना दो, और एकलौती जो आवाज है तेलंगाना की केसीआर की, यहीं पे समाप्त करो, यहीं पे खत्म करो, ताकि वो बाहर ना आए, महाराष्ट्र कोई और अन्य राज्य में ना आए, और वहां आके फिर उनका झंडा ना लहराए.
So one charge is of corruption. The other charge is of dynasty and family rule. This idea that in handing over the power to the BRS, we've essentially handed over power to the KCR family, and different branches, direct, indirect, relatives are together running, that this is not a democratic
This
voice.
is nothing new. This is nothing new. We've been hearing this from the last 14, 15 years. See, we are not a family that has come in after the government has been formed. We have been a part of the agitation. We have been elected by the people. I've been elected 4 times by the people. And in a democracy, what should matter is ultimately who people vote for. अगर लोग मुझे चुन रहे हैं तो मोदी जी को, राहुल जी को, उससे क्या तकलीफ है? अगर हमारे जनता को यहाँ तकलीफ नहीं है, जो लोग हमें चुनते हैं, जो लोग मुझे वोट देते हैं, अगर उनको मुझ पे विश्वास है, तो फिर राहुल जी को, मोदी जी को क्या प्रॉब्लम है? और मैं ये भी पूछना चाहता हूं, क्या जय शाह जी विराट कोहली है क्या? जय शाह जी पे परिवारवाद नहीं लगता? जय शाह जी आप जाके बन सकते हैं बीसीसीआई के जनरल सेक्रेटरी और हजारों करोड़ों वाली एम्पायर को वो कंट्रोल करें, उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं, वहां परिवारवाद नहीं है। यहां आता है कोई और लोगों से चुन के आता है, उस बात को लेकर तकलीफ होता है। और राहुल जी और प्रियंका जी आके यहां अगर बोले तो मैं क्या कहूं? हु इज ही एक्चुअली? He is a grandchild of Indira Gandhi ji. He's, child of Rajiv ji and Sonia ji, and great grandchild of Jawaharlal Nehru. So if he comes here and talks about dynasty, I mean, come on, irony just died a billion deaths. That's what I would say.
No, but while of course Rahul Gandhi and the Congress are attacking the dynasty, the BJP is making this a big plank as well.
बॉस एक बात ऑनेस्टली बता रहा हूं, आप भी एक सर्वे कर लो, बीजेपी यहाँ पे है नहीं यार। पिछली बार 1 सीट जीते हैं, इस बार वो भी नहीं जीतेंगे मेरे हिसाब से। तो क्या लड़ें, क्या बोले उनके, हम क्या मुंह लगे उनकी? लगना ही नहीं है, क्योंकि वो बोलते रहते हैं कुछ भी, आके कुछ होना ही नहीं है उनसे। हर जगह डिपॉजिट जब्त हो जाएगा, हराएंगे फिर से। राहुल जी से कांग्रेस से बीजेपी को रोकना नामुमकिन है, उनसे ना होगा। अगर होगा तो जाके यूपी में लड़ें, जाके गुजरात में रोकें, जाके बिहार में रोकें, वहां कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं। यहां आके एक जो शक्ति है जो बीजेपी को रोक पाएगी, उनको आके यहां पे हराने की कोशिश करते हैं और साजिश करते हैं। तो इसीलिए मैं कह रहा हूं, राहुल गांधी जब तक है, वो सबसे बड़े कार्यकर्ता है मोदी के। मोदी जी के सबसे बड़ा अगर कोई एसेट है हिंदुस्तान में तो राहुल गांधी है। जब तक राहुल गांधी यहां पे है, मोदी जी, आई थिंक ही विल कंटिन्यू टू डू व्हाटएवर ही इज डूइंग। द ओनली फोर्सेस हु आर होल्डिंग ऑफ मोदी and BJP in the country today are regional parties and strong regional leaders like KCR, like Kejriwal, like Mamta Didi, like Stalin. Where did Rahul Gandhi find the spine to face Modi? इसका नहीं, भारत जोड़ो यात्रा करते हैं राहुल गांधी। कन्याकुमारी से चल के जा रहे हैं गुजरात की तरफ, ऊपर की तरफ, नॉर्थ की तरफ। गुजरात में इलेक्शन चल रहा है, महाराष्ट्र से राइट टर्न लेके चले जाते हैं, गुजरात में मुंह छुपा लेते हैं। क्यों? कोई मैच फिक्सिंग है दोनों का? क्यों नहीं गए राहुल गांधी की भारत जोड़ो यात्रा गुजरात में? डर लगता है मोदी जी से। हम ये पूछते हैं, क्या कैसे लीडर हैं जो अस्त्र संन्यास करते हैं इलेक्शन से पहले? अब ऐसी पार्टी क्या लड़ेगी, क्या हराएगी मोदी जी को और बीजेपी को?
But the interesting thing is the others you mentioned, Stalin, Kejriwal, Mamta, are all part of an India alliance. They say the big enemy is the BJP and we are coming together to fight the BJP. Your father, the chief minister, tried to set up a third front of sorts. That seems to be a floundering idea. How do you explain the position that you've taken?
There are about 12 or 13 parties, neither with BJP nor with Congress. So the whole idea of BJP and Congress ki wo dikha ke ki ya to hum rahenge ya Modi rahenge, ya to you are with us or against us wala jo philosophy hai na, we don't subscribe to both of these parties or their ideologies. I believe and our party leader believes that these two national parties are fundamentally responsible for the backwardness of India after 75 years. अगर आज तक द्रौपदी मुर्मू जी के गांव में इलेक्ट्रिसिटी नहीं था, बिजली नहीं था, जिस दिन तक जब तक वो राष्ट्रपति बनी थी, तो कौन जिम्मेदार है उसका? अगर राष्ट्रपति जी के स्वयं उनके गांव में, उनके विलेज में पावर नहीं था, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी नहीं था, जब तक वो चुन के बनी है प्रेसिडेंट, तो कौन जिम्मेदार है? 55 साल रूल करने वाला कांग्रेस या 15-16 साल रूल करने वाली बीजेपी? तो मैं क्या कह रहा हूं राहुल, दोनों पार्टियां, नेशनल पार्टियां डिजास्टर है इंडिया के लिए। इसलिए हमने कहा कि हम स्लोली बट स्टेडीली विल स्टार्ट ग्रोइंग आवर पार्टी, विल स्टार्ट इन तेलंगाना, देन probably branch out into Maharashtra, then probably start looking at Karnataka, Andhra, etc., etc. So we are going one step at a time. बीजेपी का भी आपको याद होगा, एक समय उनके 2 ही एमपी थे,